Alright, so for today's vlog we're going to talk about selling a car. Right now we are in a car wash, getting it clean. Actually, someone is coming to look at the car. It's making it look spick and span. And then we're going to do a quick car commercial because I need to get this car sold. And if anybody is interested in buying a 2013 Nissan Leaf, this might be the car for you. Alright, let's do a car montage. So let's talk about this car. This is my 2013 Nissan Leaf. I bought it in 2015 off of a Nissan corporate lease, so it has been exceptionally well maintained. And it is a great car. It is probably my favorite car I have ever owned. It is 100% electric. There's no gasoline, and you just plug it into your wall like you would your phone, basically. It is a great car. Now, this is one of the original electric car models, right? So it's not like the Tesla. It doesn't go 300 miles. These are relatively inexpensive cars, and this one has a max range of about 70. And since I have 47,000 miles on it, right now you can kind of max out around 65 miles. So it doesn't sound like a lot, but if you really think about it, I use this for commuting every day. That was what 80% of those miles are from, and it was the perfect car. My commute was about 15 miles one direction, so I put about 30 miles on it each way, and then when you do any lunch runs or anything extra, you had enough range to do that. And that was really this car's life, was just me in traffic commuting, and this is the perfect car for that. There's no engine, there's no maintenance to that, there's no real transmission you have to be concerned about with the stopping and going. The overall lifespan of this car will go on forever as long as you can correctly maintain the batteries, which is pretty easy to do. And then let's do a quick dash tour. So there's actually three kind of areas to look at. The top one is pretty simple. It would just be your speed, time, temperature. So on this side is your battery temperature. I don't know why it's that important because I've never really needed to look at it for anything. This gauge up on the very top will tell you how much power you're using. So the more power you're using, the further it goes on the right. If you're if you're drafting or braking, or you're actually pulling more power into the car through the braking system, those dots will kind of turn green, and we'll show you that in a second. So the middle screen, actually, you can change out. So that'll tell you my average driving speed, the total distance since I reset that. If you want to change any of the maintenance, or settings overall. If you are going to charge it, how fast it will charge. It seems accurate for the most part. Average fuel economy, getting about 3.7. I bet you if you put those super fuel economy tires on, you can get about 4.2, so that would help your range. And then your typical battery charger. Now over on the right side where it says 60, that is the amount of miles I have left based on the type of driving I've driven since the car has been on. And those are what the big bars will show. Now there are smaller bars over on the right hand side. That actually measures your battery degradation. So as you charge the batteries more and more, theoretically the less charge they have. That goes for all batteries. That's not specific to car batteries. That's why your cell phone doesn't hold as much charge, 2 years in after it anyways. So I've lost 2 bars. That's pretty standard for the mileage. So we are on target for the most part with the dash. And then this is the standard screen. You know what? For most car screens, it's not terrible. Whoops. You have a standard radio, XM, CD. You can plug in like your iPhone if you want to listen and hit it to aux if you want. volume and such. The power is really nice because it just turns the sound off, so that's pretty simple to use too. I really like this button. I think this button should be more prominent. This is all about the electrical kind of concept of this. My favorite one, I think, is it this? Yeah, is the energy info. And so as you drive around, this bar will tell you how much power you're pulling. It's very similar to the dashboard on the by the steering wheel, but you know, it's just kind of a cool vision. But more importantly, you can see how much power is being pulled from climate control or other systems. Other systems would be lights, wipers, and anything other than climate control. So if I was to make this a lot colder and I was to pump up this fan, so you can see that it's starting to change. It's really, I've never seen it go really above 4.5, and that was when it was like super mega cold outside, and we had to have the heat on in here, and the heat brings up way more power than the cold air. But okay, so that's kind of a gist of some of the inside car features. God, now it's freezing cold because I left the fan on. I'm going to meet with our seller, and hopefully we don't ever have to like talk about this car again, even though, like I said, it's been my favorite car. But you never know. You might see it again someday. All right. Wish us luck. We will be back in a minute. These wonderful gentlemen are buying my car. So the vlog today is not going to be complete. I did not get to do all my filming of it, and I'm not really going to complain. Holy crap, guys. And just like that, our old friend the Leaf is gone. Like, my feelings kind of hurt, but I'm also really excited.
Well, it'll actually get driven now, which is really
well.
nice.
And you know what? I also feel really great about the people it went to. Because sometimes when you sell it to a car and you're like, oh, that guy's a butt, but he's paying me money. Like, these people were nice people that I know are going to take care of it like we did.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I don't know how this vlog turned out. I hope it was helpful. You guys got to see a little tour of a Nissan Leaf before we sold it. We absolutely love the car, so if you're in the car market, definitely give electric cars a shot. I'm not saying go buy an old Nissan Leaf, but definitely give Tesla and the new Nissan Leafs that actually have some good range to them. Give those cars a shot. They are going to be the cars of the future. I really do truly believe saying that. Once you drive an electric car, you are not going to go back. So that's the disclaimer of the vlog today. All right. Well, until tomorrow, we'll see you next time. Bye. No one's going to join me on the goodbye. Bye.